The past few years have been modest in the mobile phone space, and 2016 was no exception. There weren't any out-of-this-world innovations that we haven't already seen, but instead, we got products that refined upon their predecessors with all the newest specifications. Even so, as we look back at the hundreds of mobile phones we tested in 2016, these were the ones that truly stood out, scoring a 9 out of 10 in our ratings. Here are the very best smartphones from the year 2016. Google Pixel and Pixel XL have been heavily criticized for mimicking the price tags of Apple iPhone 7 and 7 Plus respectively. Although we don't approve of companies trying to fleece customers by charging whatever they feel like, we also cannot ignore Google's attempts to justify their price tag. For instance, both phones offer unlimited backups of photos and video taken at full resolution. This makes buying even the 32GB base model an acceptable proposition, considering a lot of space on most of our phones is taken up by media. Then there's Google Assistant, probably the best virtual assistant you can get today. Aside from these features, the two Pixels deliver strongly in terms of camera, battery life, and overall performance. We just can't wait for the price to drop. The OnePlus 3 has been the go-to recommendation for anybody wanting premium quality experience at a reasonable price. One of the things that go unmentioned is the build quality of this phone. Every inch of this phone feels as premium as the 70,000 rupee iPhone. One of the best things that the company did is to stand its ground by not reducing the price by a single rupee during this year's Diwali sales. This was a good move to not make early adopters unhappy. But they did manage to do this anyway by announcing a slightly upgraded model dubbed the OnePlus 3T just 5 months after the original was out the door. The upgraded model makes some important changes, including adding a bigger battery for only 2000 rupees more. Once its in-depth review is done, we'll very likely be adding the OnePlus 3T to this list. For now though, the OnePlus 3 does deserve a place in our list for the best phones of 2016. Last year, Samsung focused on an inspiring design instead of just filling up its flagship with a truckload of features to compete with the iPhone. But this clean slate approach meant that some crucial features that mattered a lot to Samsung users had to be removed. Some of these features that were lost included microSD card support, a removable battery, and water resistance, which were all present in the Galaxy S5. This year, the Galaxy S7 Edge brought back the missing pieces to Samsung's flagship. If you hold a Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and a S7 Edge side by side, differences can be hard to tell, but everything from the way the body gently curves on both sides, making the phone easier to hold, to the reprise of the microSD card slot and water resistance make the Galaxy S7 Edge a fantastic all-rounder smartphone in the year 2016. The Xiaomi Mi 5 may have had its thunder stolen by the OnePlus 3, which launched just 2 months later, but the phone is still rightly one of the top-rated phones we used in 2016. To begin with, it had a nice design with glass instead of the now typical aluminium. Next, with a 5-inch display, the Xiaomi Mi 5 was one of the few phones released in 2016 that were easy to operate with one hand. It packed the features that a 50,000 rupee Samsung Galaxy would carry for less than half the cost. The Honor 8 is yet another highly rated phone from this year that won many hearts. Slippery body aside, the glass-covered front and back did help the appealing colors of the Honor 8 stand out. Its unique feature, a color and monochrome lens combination to help better detail in photos, helped deliver better quality photographs. The Honor 8 also had some cool features up its sleeve, like the fingerprint scanner, which doubled up as a customizable button to perform actions like toggling the flashlight, camera, etc. It even has a power saver mode where the 1080p capable display changes resolution to 720p. All these reasons, alongside a stellar display, great performance, and user-friendly software customizations, make the Honor 8 a consistent winner in our books. This list would not be complete without mentioning the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, both of which bring considerable improvements to their predecessors. These features include water resistance, stereo speakers, dual camera setups on the 7 Plus, and more. For people wanting to take a dive in Apple's ecosystems, as is the case every year, these phones are the best products Apple has made to date. So thanks for watching this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.